Again, GTA, I know, I'm sorry. Nothing else to do. I'm not sure how good you can hear me. Not sure why I'm in the prison. Let me just quickly turn that down just a little bit. Okay, so this is not working at all. I can't exactly. Hello. 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 Okay. 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 I'm good now. So, sorry about that. I have these weird earbuds. They're really good. Shout out to my mother for getting these. They're like soundproof, so you can't hear yourself talk, and you can't hear sound outside. So they're like extremely good. Jesus. Wow. Hello, Doodle. Oh, what? You think you beat me? You think you beat me with your Escalade? Get out of here. I got a diesel. Get out of here. Get out of here. Really? I have a regular horn? I love this truck. Anyway, I'm not sure what I was gonna do for this video. Let me just... Well, that's the end of my headlights. I'm not sure what I was gonna do for this video. Honestly, I was just going to talk about the experience I had in school. Now, I don't go to school now. I don't go to school no more. Or I don't go to public school. I do online school through a public school, but so we're going to talk about how how many times I've been in trouble, what I was in trouble for. I'm going to tell you everything. So we're going to go from start to end on just through this one school, just from one school. So there's some gameplay in the background from like a month ago. It's not like it was just a recording. I didn't post at all. So basically, so I started school in Vinton County, Ohio, and my first day, I remember I've got my teachers. Yeah, I got my school schedule for 7th grade. I know 7th grade, right? Yeah, so I got my schedule for 7th grade. I got everything set up and ready. And I went to, well, what I thought was my first class. Now, when you're in a new school, you don't exactly know what you're doing. And I went to the wrong class. I walked in, and I said, is this science tier 1? Everybody stared, everybody laughed, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm leaving. I walked out of school, of the doors. I walked out of school, and I went home, because sometimes you're allowed to do that. I don't know what it is, the rules are for whoever is watching this, or whatever your guys' schools is, but I walked out. I didn't go home. I just said I did go home. I didn't go home. I went in the woods behind my house, and I didn't come out of the woods until my mom got home. Well, actually, my mom got home at like 6. I come out at like 3:30, because that's when school lets out. So I just acted like I just got home, but I didn't go. I didn't go, because I was way too scared and freaked out. Way too scared and freaked out. And So that was my first day. Now we're gonna talk about my... Okay, we're just gonna cut to the chase because I know y'all want to hear about how I got in trouble. Yeah. So, my first time getting in trouble in Vinton County Middle School. Oh god. My first major time was when I brought smokeless tobacco to school, which, if you guys don't know, I dip. I dip, a lot. And, I had a can. No. The first major time I got in trouble in school was when I brought marijuana to school, but I didn't know it was in my bag because I went to a friend's house and the kid, okay, I used to go to school with my friends, and this kid, he was my, he thought he was a bully, but I've knocked him out multiple times because he's a poo Nancy boy. He stuck marijuana in my bag. I got framed. So I started smelling something in my science class. It was my first period class, my very first class of the day, and I was way familiar with the school then. I started smelling, and obviously I know what marijuana smells like. Everybody does. I smelled, and I sniffed my bag, and I was like, oh my god, because my best friend was sitting right beside me from Vinton County School, and I was like, dude, oh my god, I think my middle school bully stuck marijuana in my bag. And he was like, well, what do you want me to do about it? And I was like, I don't know, throw it away. And then these two snobby girls, they're complete bitches, I hate them. If you're watching this, fuck you, you are a bitch for turning me in when I was gonna turn myself in to begin with, but I guess they just didn't give me time. I was gonna turn this marijuana in because I guess they said it was a joint and a nug in the little baggies. They're like little earring baggies, like the tiny ones. So I got sent to the principal's office, and they called the cops, and this was the part where I started to calm down because I don't freak out when cops come normally, because honestly I have no reason to. I'm not scared of the cops. I'm not scared of going to JDC. I know that's bad, but I just don't care. And I started to calm down. I laid back in my seat, and like, you know how cool kids sit, like they lay back, they put their arms behind their head and stretch their feet up or put their feet up. Well, I set my feet on the principal's desk and I waited for whatever was going to happen. And then I told that cop, I said, listen, it ain't mine, but if you're going to take me to JDC because I got framed, you might as well just take me. And they didn't take me. I didn't go. They didn't take me. I got sent home. I got suspended because of, what's it called? Possession. Yeah. Possession of marijuana. I got expelled was what it was. I couldn't go back until the next year. Well, that was when 8th grade come around. And then in 8th grade, oh, by the way, I got expelled, or it was either expelled or suspended, I really don't remember, but I'm pretty sure, you know, I changed that. It was suspended. I got suspended, but I didn't go back because I couldn't, because I think I was on house arrest. Yeah, I would have gotten in trouble, so I did my work at home. My mom went and picked it up at the school, brought it to me, I did it, she went to work. So the second major time, which it wasn't even major, it was stupid, but it was like completely my fault. Like it's my stupidity that gets me in trouble in this part of the story time. So the second time wasn't major. It was stupid. I had a full can of Grizzly Dark Premium Wintergreen and had it in my back pocket, and I stuck it in my waistband, and I went to class. Well, normally, if your earbuds are in for too long, they just sit there and they get used to being in your ears and you don't feel them no more. Well, the can of dip sat there too long and I couldn't feel it in my waistband. Well, it fell into my pants leg, and when I walked in the hallway, the assistant principal was sitting there, and I got caught. I got caught because it slipped, and I thought it was funny. I laughed. I was like, oh, look what I just dropped, my can of dip. I picked it up, and the funny part was, right in front of the principal, I put one in. And this is what I said to her. Yes, girl principal, I know, or she was a bitch, by the way. I don't like her. Anyway, we went to, or in the hallway, I picked it back up, and I told her, I said, I'm gonna put me one of these in, because I know you're gonna just throw away the can. And she said, don't you dare, Austin. And I packed that thing up good, and I slapped me a big old 3-filler killer. And she got mad, boy, she got fired up. She told me to take it out, and this is what really got me in trouble. I spat on her desk. I spit a big old black spit on her desk. And that's how I got suspended my second time. And this was like the second time, so I had already been in trouble, and they had already found out that, you know, that I smoke, I dip, I smoke cigarettes, and I do all that. They had already found out before this dip story. And then they didn't like me after the marijuana. They didn't want me there. They didn't want me being there. They wanted me out of their school. So when I went to the office with my dip in, they told me, oh, this was my dream. They told me I was expelled. I did not get expelled the last time for the marijuana. I got suspended. They told me I was expelled. Finally, I said, yes, send me home. I'm gone. I walked out myself. And the high school principal, Mr. I'm not going to say names because it's actually messed up. Mr. Drill Sergeant, or Mr. Pretend Drill Sergeant is what he thinks he is. He thinks he's a drill sergeant because he thinks that he can send me to JDC and I'll cry about it, but I ain't crying over nothing. You can send me to JDC and I'll get out and I'll whoop your ass. Anyway, Mr. Drill Sergeant, we're gonna call him that, told me I had one more chance. And I was on thin ice. Now, thin ice, everybody knows what thin ice is. In school, the term thin ice means you are a centimeter away from getting suspended or in trouble. Big time. And I told him that he best be throwing a rock on that thin ice because I want to go for a swim. And I thought that was funny. And it is still funny to this day. It was hilarious. It was one of my best jokes, insults I've told a teacher. So I told him that he best get a rock and throw it on that thin sheet of ice because I want to go for a swim. And he followed up on my joke, but he was still mad. He said, well, your ice has just been busted. You've been suspended for, I think it was like 2 weeks. And I was like, shit, that ain't nothing. And he was like, 3 weeks. I was like, shit, that ain't nothing either. He said, you are suspended for 7 weeks. And I was like, okay, you just screwed yourself because I ain't going to be here for 7 weeks. And because I conned him into giving me 7 weeks out of school. Because I didn't care. Honestly, I didn't care, honestly. So, yeah, I told him, because once he suspended me, every time I get suspended, I walk out. I just walk out. Because if I don't want to be suspended, I get pissed, because I have anger issues. And if you get me pissed, I'm going to whoop your ass or hurt you. Or I'm going to break shit. And I almost punched my principal in the mouth. Multiple times, actually. We had two principals. The assistant principal, which was the girl. I won't hit girls. And the principal, which is the guy. I've threatened him before. I told him that if he didn't get out of my face, I was going to break his nose. And I got ISR, in-school restriction. ISR for 2 weeks. It was funny. I didn't even care, honestly. It was just hilarious. I loved it. I told him I was gonna break his nose if he didn't get out of my face. Cause like these teachers, they get right up in your face. I mean, just flat out, just in your face. Like the tip of your nose to the other person's tip, to the other person's nose. It's like, get the fuck out of my face. I told him that too. I was like, get the fuck out of my face before I punch you in your bald-headed chicken mouth. No, what I really called him was a bald-headed chicken fucker. It was funny, oh my god. Cause he was bald and he pissed me off, and I was like, shut the hell up, you bald-headed chicken fucker. And he sent me to the office, and the secretary was my mom's friend. She said, what'd you do now? And I said, do you want the truth or do you want me to lie? She said, I want the truth. And I was like, okay. I called the principal a bald-headed chicken fucker. And she didn't laugh. She chuckled a little bit. It was funny though, cause he is a bald-headed chicken fucker. I hate him. He can burn in hell. I hope he sees this video too. I'm gonna tag him in it. I should tag him in. I should just tag his ass in here. Just be like, Mr. So-and-so. Oh, I'd get in so much trouble for that. I wouldn't care. It'd be funny to me. It'd be hilarious. Because his name would be in the live stream and mine wouldn't. Because I don't post my real name on here. Because it's stupid. But if you want my real name, it's Austin Friend. There you go. I don't care. I ain't scared. Come on, boy. Anyway. So. This is boring. I have no initial plan for this. I mean, I could tell you all the times I've been in trouble, all of them, but I've been in trouble so many times you'll probably get bored and fall asleep on me. Or if you already have fell asleep on me, good for you. You don't want to listen. I don't want to listen to myself either. That is powerful as all hell. I hope you guys can't hear that. If you can, too bad, because I'm hot as hell. Beep beep. Sorry. Beep beep. Tree. Wow. Wow. How unlucky do I have to be to do that? That was ridiculous. I hate all of you. All your cars are done. Not you guys, not the subs. Not the 2 subscribers. I wonder if they took the glitch out from the... I don't remember which one it is. Oh, it's this one over here. I love this glitch. That was the way of making money. That was the way of getting experience on GTA. Was coming back here. You come back here and hop in this wall. I bet you they did patch that though, because it was like one of the most popularly used glitches ever. You'd come here and then jump. Yeah, see, they patched it probably. Yeah. Damn, that was the best glitch. That was the best glitch for online XP, was the barbershop glitch. It was awesome. Everybody would get in there and have a fight. And it was like very challenging to get in there though. Well, oh, we're about to mess this car up. Beep beep. About to mess this Mini Cooper up too. What do you think? Front wheel? Yeah. Beep beep. Yep, Mini Cooper's locked up. It ain't going nowhere. Okay, well, that's the end of this broadcast. If you enjoyed, if you didn't enjoy, it will be okay. If you didn't enjoy, okay. So, yeah, it's been me. Bye. See ya.